See the flames come out of the Draco. 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 Okay, we're notifying viewers you're live. Time 5:20 a.m. in the morning. It's Saturday the 15th of July 2023. We're going to get this thing going, you know what I mean? Who we got here? Clay in the building. What is in the building? Soph in the building. Juliet in the building. What's that? Right? Asian writing in the building. Richard in the building. User 3744 in the building. Tank in the building. Tank Davis is in the building. Ginger in the building. A in the building. Robert in the building. What's that? Lorraine in the building. Crazy Cat Lady in the building. Honey Bunch in the building. SK.71 in the building. King in the building. MHD in the building. User 11256 in the building. Dean Wheeler in the building. What's that say? Bernie in the building. Harris in the building. The Real Ghost is in the building. Jack Walker's missing neck in the building. User Roy in the building. User 534 in the building. Alan Britton in the building. What's that say? Kurt Caponia in the building. Lola Lopez in the building. C in the building. Chef Owl in the building. QW122. Liam 817 in the building. Zany 73 in the building. Jay in the building. Family First in the building. Tony in the building. Razak in the building. Welle in the building. Farouk in the building. 76 in the building. Finlay in the building. Audi Videos in the building. User 17 in the building. Blanche in the building. Kelly Andrews in the building. Vicky in the building. Let's get this way. King Desmond followed. What's it say? 1Z. Neil in the building. David Hunter in the building. Barry Higgins in the building. JKP in the building. Tessa in the building. Swagger Lad in the building. Lauren in the building. One Ed in the building. John Dory in the building. B465 in the building. BRWT in the building. CTK in the building. Isaac OB in the building. Nathan in the building. Fitter in the building. Timmy in the building. Doris in the building. Here we go. Andy Mitch in the building. Kevin Rad in the building. Sparky Mark in the building. Vaz V in the building. Jojo in the building. Super in the building. Kelvin Hughes in the building. Just Like That in the building. Paul Wilkes in the building. Bobo in the building. M in the building. Rigsy in the building. What's that say? Quicheng in the building. Anig in the building. Oliver in the building. QW2 in the building. Trip in the building. Jesse in the building. Katrina in the building. Asha Ahmed in the building. Joined. What's that? I don't know what that is. Hello. What is he doing? Oliver Mead in the building. Auntie in the building. Like Jano, I don't know what I said. Matthew in the building. Kirsty in the building. Jack in the building. BV8DT in the building. Dan in the building. Olo in the building. Gina in the building. Tina in the building. Atom in the building. Ray's in the building. Mr. Leeds in the building. Adam Hodgson in the building. Hazel in the building. Bill's in the building. User 85 in the building. Marisha Adrian in the building. Deep Beans in the building. What's that? Linda in the building. Keith Banks in the building. Nikki in the building. Jameson in the building. Rob Close in the building. What's that say? Hig in the building. What's that? Jesse Wake Up. Jesse Wake Up. Just got the #1 gift badge. Thank you. Jesse in the building. Jesse sent a rose. Thank you, Jesse. Luff in the building. Danny in the building. QW107 in the building. Using 8630 in the building. Clay in the building. Sel Hussein in the building. What's that say? AG Jolena in the building. AJ Jolena in the building. Judy W7 in the building. BMTHOHOTTO. What's that? Mohotu in the building. AC in the building. Tracy Alana 89 in the building. RWQ in the building. Hypocritical in the building. User 8142 in the building. Craig Easton in the building. Okay, let's get this thing started. So what we got here now? Yeah. Crawford not keen on fighting Enos. Asked about fighting Boots, Crawford said, I always supported him from the amateurs. Seen him fighting Gary Russell because I could see myself in him. But for now, business is business. He also said that Enos is a great talent. Yeah, so already what you can get from there is that Crawford's not fighting. Crawford ain't fighting Enos, bro. Yeah, look how hard it was for Crawford to be fighting Spence. Yeah, look how long it took for Crawford and Spence to get together to fight. Why would he fight Enos now? And that's what was said the other day. Yeah, that's what Larry Holmes said. He said, today's fighters, the best don't fight the best. They duck each other. They do everything to avoid each other. They're all trying to be Floyd now. Everybody wants to keep their O. You want to go down in history, yeah, as never losing a fight. But like, who's seen as never losing a fight? But like, who's seen as the greatest in history? Yeah? Even though Rocky Marciano never lost a fight, no one sees him as the best. They say Ali, Tyson, Sheree Robinson, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Willie Pep, yeah. Of course, we got Floyd, didn't lose a fight. But like, what I'm trying to say is, so many boxers lost a fight, yeah. Look, my dude now, Teofimo Lopez, when he lost that fight to us, he said, oh, they wanted to do like Floyd and go down in history as being unbeaten. Yeah? Well, he shouldn't have taken the Kambosos fight because he wasn't well. Yeah? But that doesn't mean that Teofimo Lopez isn't going to be a Hall of Famer. Yeah? Teofimo Lopez is a fantastic boxer. And you know what I mean? He's still going to get his place in history. But like I'm saying, you know what I mean? They're all dogging each other. It's ridiculous. There's no pride anymore in trying to beat everyone to prove you're the best. They're snaking around, they're avoiding this one, they're avoiding that one. Yeah? They got a belt, they're getting money. They don't care if they're the best or not. Just as long as they've got the belt and they're the champ, that's enough for them. And they're avoiding snaking everyone. Yeah? I mean, what you should do, fight Spence, fight Boots to prove he's the best. And this is why I like Lennox Lewis, yeah? Now back in the day, Lennox Lewis fought everybody. I mean, the dude literally had a fight. I can't remember which fight it was. He literally won a fight. Yeah? He didn't even stop sweating. He's in the ring. He didn't even finish that fight yet. He just finished the fight. He didn't even out the fucking ring yet. Reporter comes to him. Oh, what about this one? He said, who? Michael Grant. I'll fight him. Next time, who's the other one? Who's the other dude who beat him? No, he didn't. No, he didn't lose to Michael Grant. Who's the other one? Hassim Rahman. Yeah? What about Hassim Rahman? I'll fight him. I think it was definitely Michael Grant. Yeah? So he's in the ring. Just want to fight. Oh, will you fight this one? Who? I'll fight him. He didn't go and check out the videos. He didn't study his videos for an hour, yeah, or a few days and decide, oh, I can beat him, I'll fight him. Whoever was presented to him, Lennox Lewis puff off his chest. Yeah, I'll fight him. That's what a champion's supposed to do. That's supposed to be ducking and snaking and hiding. That's what they do. Ducking and hiding and weaseling around like a fucking mouse. Okay, we've got Francis Ngannou. Yeah, Francis Ngannou said, it's not a secret that people in the UFC wanted me to fail. He always proved Dana White wrong. They were even going to do John Jones and Fury in MMA. Why they couldn't do Fury versus Ngannou in boxing? So, you know what I mean? Ngannou's got some kind of issues with Dana White, and he was saying, he also said something like, I always proved Dana White wrong. Basically, he said Dana White was against him. And, you know, I've heard this from other fighters. Yeah? They were saying he signs people who have issues. I don't like this guy at all. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Yeah? He's matching people. People are fighting, getting smashed to bits. Yeah, they can have injuries for the rest of their life. Yeah? It's what Mike Tyson calls the peddlers of flesh. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about anyone. They don't care if you live. They don't care if you die. They don't care if you have bleeding on the brain. They don't care if you spend the rest of your life in a wheelchair. Yeah? They're literal butchers and vampires up in this sport. Yeah? And they only want money and they want to be famous on your back. What was this dude back in the day? One of the first MMA guys. I can't remember his name. I think he was some kind of Hispanic guy. What was his name? But basically, that's what he said. Dana White only signs people who have a problem. And this guy really gave years of his life, blood, sweat and tears to the UFC. And then when he had an injury, like Dana White just tossed him to the side. And like when I read Dana White's biography or something, he said that he thought he was going to be a great fighter. He thought he was going to be world champion. Then he had something like one fight and he lost. And his heart just went out of it. And then now he's some big promoter. Yeah? Don't want to pay anyone. He's a fucking vampire. Alex, good morning. What's to say? Corelli in the building. Hi, Jesse. Okay, what we got here now? Yeah, so Francis Ngannou, man. That's why he left the UFC. Can you imagine? You're in an organization, but you know the people there, you know what I mean, wishing you the worst. Can you imagine for him to say, it's not a secret that people in the UFC wanted me to fail? What's that about? Kate in the building. Gaza T in the building. How does that work? You're working for them, you're bringing eyes on the sport, you're making their money, but for some reason, it's still working against you. What's that about? Yeah? That's some kind of jealousy. I think when everyone's making a fuss about you, they hate it and they wish it was them. Yeah? And I think Don King had animosity to some of his fighters. Yeah? And, yeah. I remember like Kimbo Slice, he was fighting. He started to do some movies, and then when he died, the way they spoke about him, you know what I mean? Like they was glad he died. They were getting jealous. I remember there was one time he had some ring girls, yeah? He had them on he was lifting up, carrying some girls like this. He was getting really, really famous, really, really big. Everyone talking your name. And they get jealous, you see. They wish it was them. So you're in their organization, but somehow they're working against you. Jen Lee. Alex, good morning. Good morning, Alex. Yeah, Kev in the building. Okay, what else we got here? Oh yeah, we got Jamal Hill. Yeah, this UFC dude. He had to relinquish his title because he ruptured his Achilles tendon. Yeah, now he's focusing on recovery, and he'll be back when he's 100%. Yeah, so what he said is, he doesn't want to slow down the division, so yeah, give up the title, and he'll recover, then he'll be back. And Joe Rogan said, heal up quick, champ. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I saw a video yesterday with Tyson Fury and his dad John Fury in Bangkok, Thailand, visiting slum children in a school or something. Man, it's good to see him doing this kind of charitable stuff. I mean, even though nothing was spoken about money, he's not going to go there and see kids in a slum and not donate money, is he? Of course he's going to donate money. Yeah? So, Tyson Fury's getting a lot of bad press now about fighting on Ghana, not fighting proper champs. But what's he doing? He's in Thailand. He's got some children that live in the slums. Yeah? They live near the canal. I mean, I've seen this before in Bangkok on other videos. There's whole slum cities there. So somebody's living in the canal in a literal wooden shack, yeah. And then when you look up in the sky, there's all these high skyscrapers and plush luxury condos, and somebody paying $2,000, $5,000 a night for a room, and you're in your little shack. And if it rains, water drips on your head, yeah. And you don't know where the next money is going to come from to feed your children. Diane Jamie Jams, comedy in the building. Yeah? So, like I'm saying, Tyson Fury is doing something good. Like I said, no money was mentioned, but he's going to give money. Yeah? And then as he was walking into the building, a little girl took his hand and led him in. So he's going to give money, innit? He's got to give money. Help them out. What else we got here now? Right, Eddie Hearns names 3 boxers AJ must beat if he wants to join the Boxers Hall of Fame. But does not being 2-time heavyweight champion of the world already give you the opportunity to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Now, if AJ fights Fury, who else, whoever it is, yeah, he's talking about, it means it is other names on his resume. But what I'm saying is, Vasil, yeah? What I'm saying is, being two-time champion of the world is already qualifies him to be in the Boxing Hall of Fame. How could they exclude him? How could somebody who's been two times world champion be excluded? Yeah? You can't exclude them. You might not talk about them a lot, but you won't exclude them. If you win it once and you lose it in your next title defense, you're considered to be a caretaker champion. Yeah? So, no one really respects you. Your name's there, but it's like, oh, that was a bit of luck or something. But two times, they cannot ignore you when you've been there twice. You won it from Klitschko, lost Andy Ruiz, yeah? He beat Andy Ruiz, he won it back again, yeah? Then Usyk came up from cruiserweight, fought Usyk twice, yeah? Then there was a situation on the second fight with, let's call it a meltdown, whatever you want to call it. He was upset. I mean, he's made his mark, man. He's gonna have his place in